Sunshine, it is still quite breezy out there. Gusts are as high as 30 miles per hour still. Those should calm down as we head into tonight. We're going to have clear, we're going to have calm conditions. That allows temperatures to really crash. And as we look at satellite and radar, there's been a couple of clouds, especially near the Dubuque-Galena region so far for this afternoon and evening. The rest of us have been nothing but sunshine. All that activity associated with the rain that's off in Wisconsin going through Lake Michigan, that's going to stay well off to our north and east. But again, influencing quite a bit of wind for us here. But as we do get into the quieter night, temperatures heading down to the 30s. Again, the season's coolest night so far. We could definitely see some frosty conditions for tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon, pretty much going to see the same old. We're going to see sunshine, temperatures in the upper 50s. Not anticipating it to be as breezy as it was today or yesterday or even the day before, but still going to be a very fall-like day for us. And then we see another cold night ahead for Thursday night into Friday morning. But we just kind of step up these temperatures here as we head into the weekend. We'll still see sunshine for the first half of the day on Friday. Temperatures get to the low 60s. Then we're going to see some clouds begin to push in by Friday evening, but should be a fairly dry lineup for us. Now, as we take a look at our headlines for tonight, we have a frost advisory in effect for nearly all of us, and that's going to start at midnight tonight. Well, you see this darker blue area, that's a freeze warning, and that's where temperatures could get as low as 32 degrees or lower. So we have that frost advisory in effect for areas where we're not expecting to see temperatures get quite that cold, but you don't need 32 degrees to develop frost. It really is the calm conditions that can help support it when we don't have 32-degree temperatures. So we can still see frost with those overnight lows, but we will see this weather impact alert in effect for tonight into tomorrow morning, as well as Thursday night into Friday morning for those frosty and freezing temperatures. Again, cover up any of those sensitive plants or bring them inside. You could also give them a good soaking. I would highly recommend doing it earlier in the day. So if you didn't do it today, maybe tomorrow, but might even need to warm up your car a little bit for tomorrow morning as temperatures are going to be in the 30s. This is a look at those low temperatures for tomorrow morning. And even when you're factoring in the wind chill, yeah, we're not going to see as much wind, but any motion in that air is going to bring in a wind chill. So it's likely going to feel like the low 30s for a lot of us come tomorrow morning. And we have been talking about how warm it has been so far for our fall, and we are really seeing a late start to our first frost. And this is a look at the historic first frost for the Quad City International Airport, or your first 32-degree low. The earliest 32-degree low was September 20th, set back in 1991. Our average, taking a look back at records when they started being kept in the late 1800s, usually around October 15th. So we're about a week, some areas nearing 2 weeks now, delayed when it comes to that first low of 32 degrees. And then, of course, the latest, November 12th, back in 1946. We should see that now before then, especially as we take a look into tonight and tomorrow night. Again, tomorrow night, we could see temperatures just a couple degrees cooler than we're going to see tonight. So that could definitely bring in some more frost and definitely some more freeze headlines for us. Then heading into the weekend, actually not looking too bad of a weekend ahead, as we're going to have temperatures rebound a little bit for us and stay in the 60s. And then by early next week, it does look like we're going to start to introduce some shower chances back into the area.
It's up and down, but it's kind of just staying cold.